I added around $93,000 last year to my portfolio from selling options. So I sell covered calls and cash secured puts. And a common question that I get asked is how much collateral did I use in order to make that amount? And that is a really, really good question, because I don't think that I would have made that much if I didn't have a lot of collateral to use for selling those options. So with selling options, just straight up cash secured puts or covered calls, you either need to own 100 shares of a company, or you need to have enough cash in your account in order to purchase 100 shares of a company for puts. And the answer for me really varies week to week. I started out with a really low amount. I started out just selling 1 or 2 cash secured puts for the first few weeks until I got the hang of it. And I used collateral of maybe like $20,000 to do that. And then once I became more comfortable selling options, at my height, I think I was using around 300,000 to 320,000 in collateral. Now that includes either cash or owning the stocks outright. And at the lowest, which has actually been the past month, I use anywhere from about $88,000 in collateral up to $100,000. But I wouldn't have been able to make the returns that I made last year if I didn't have a lot of collateral to use. And I don't use my whole portfolio to sell options on. It's just a smaller portion. The majority of my portfolio is in S&P 500 funds or technology funds, and I wouldn't be using this amount of money to sell options if I didn't already have a really good foundation. And me personally, I would not be selling options if I didn't already have this foundational base in my portfolio. And I would never take excessive risk by selling naked puts or using margin or anything like that. I know there are other ways of making money selling options, but I just do the basic selling covered calls and cash secured puts because that's my risk tolerance and that's what I'm comfortable with. But if you want to sell options, you kind of have to make that decision for yourself.